So of course it's that time of the year again, the off season, and the NFL has their annual owners meetings or whatever, and they discuss any type of new rules that they want to bring across the bend. And this year they got a couple new rules that came across, and the main thing that you probably heard of is they've added the ability to challenge and replay pass interference, one of the most controversial calls in NFL. Of course, we know it came from the Saints and the Rams NFC Championship game with the blatant missed call. And I get it. I'm all for making the game better and getting calls right, but this is where I draw the line, man. I'm sick and tired of what's been going on. But hey, I'm Aaron Ducker here, and I start off every video by saying, what up, dude? This is a necessary bluntness sports talk. I give recap and analysis of the NFL, so make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up. So you mean to tell me all it takes is some players whining on Twitter, a coach crying in the media, and a couple fan bases protesting the Super Bowl because they felt they got done dirty just to get a rule change that quick? And if games weren't long enough, being 3.5 hours long, they want to add another reason to stop the clock and go to a commercial break and collect more money? Saints fans, finally getting this rule passed is not going to get you back to that scenario and the game actually get a flag thrown. Getting this rule pass is not going to take you back to the year before last and get Marcus Williams to actually tackle Stephon Diggs. You can't go back. There's no guarantee that something like this will actually help you in the long run. There's no guarantee that you'll be back to where you were last year. You guys had plenty of opportunities to win both of those games, and they just didn't turn out that way, and sometimes it's just how football is. It just is what it is. Yeah, I know there was a blown call, and it probably cost the Saints a chance to go to the Super Bowl or whatever, but pass interference is such a judgment call and stuff happens so fast. This is something that you don't want to nitpick because the gray area and judgment area is so vague that everything looks bad in slow motion. Why else do you think everybody at home thinks they can be a referee after they see a replay 5, 6, 7, 8 times, even though in real time it's almost hard to detect a lot of these penalties? So let me paint a picture. What happens when it's the end of a game or end of a half and a team is probably out of field goal range and they're out of range, but they need a touchdown to win the game? So what they do, decide to throw a Hail Mary, and knowing that they're probably not going to convert it, but hey, there's pass interference, which happens 9 times out of 10 on the end of these game plays, and all of a sudden, by rule, the team gets the ball on the 1 yard line. So you mean to tell me you take a team that probably had no chance of winning because they were 40, 50, 60 yards away from the end zone when they needed a touchdown, to putting them automatically on the 1 yard line and pretty much guaranteeing them a victory? How does that work out? Funny thing is they actually had a chance to discuss a rule and pass a rule that actually would make the game more better and entertaining, and lo and behold, they decided not to. And per usual, as the NFL does, they tend to mess things up in royal fashion. So last year they pretty much eliminated the opportunity for an onside kick by not letting players to get a running head start on an onside kick or kickoffs whatsoever. So one team actually proposed a cool rule that we've seen in the Alliance of American Football, that a make it take it style of converting a 4th and 15 play instead of trying to do an onside kick. If you make the 4th down conversion, you get the ball where you converted it from. If not, it turns back over to the other team. And I think this is a brilliant rule because we've seen some pathetic onside kicks this year after they were already hard enough to try to convert and make things happen in a game. But instead, they upheld that crazy dumb rule that they put in last year to try to make kickoffs safer in the NFL. Silly of me for thinking that with the AAF coming around and experiment with new rules and different things and ways to play the game, that the NFL may adopt the stuff that actually works and looks cool that might attract fans a lot more, like no commercials, mic'd up replay booth, and like I said, the onside kick conversion proposal. But once again, instead of the NFL doing what's in the best interest of the fans, they do what's in the best interest of themselves. You guys let me know down below in the comments what you think of the rule change. Do you think it's stupid like me? Do you agree? Or do you think that it's the right thing for them to do and you like watching an extra hour and a half of football on your Sundays? But without further ado, I'm Aaron Ducker signing off with the Necessary Bluntness Sports Talk. I'll see you next time. Peace.